Chapter 17. Author's note. I said stop filming the Strio. If you're a prep, then do not read it. You can tell whether a prep or not by my quiz. It's on the homepage. If not, then rock. If are, then fuck. Oof. Piz Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back her posture. Tom Riddle gave us some clothes and stuff for free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, cause he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come back to Hogwarts. WTF, Hagrid, I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you fajucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I answered sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short, black corset thingy with black-red lace on it and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. So, are you going to that concert with Draco? She asked. Yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diabolo, she answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diabolo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they thought we were hot. 2. Diabolo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC t-shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warped Tower. But Ludi Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Dracola used to be called Navel, but it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth, and his real family were vampires. They died in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism and went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black Warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's black Mercy Benz, get it, 'cause we're gothic, that his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot, coke, and croc. Draco and I made out. We made fun of DOS stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy Eva. He looked even sexier than he did in the pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny, and he had an amazing ethnic voice. We moshed to Helena and some otter songs. Suddenly Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other Membies. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. You moronic idiots, he shouted angstily. Enobi, I told you to kill a vampire. Thou have failed. And now, I shall kill thou and Draco. No, no, please, we begged sadly, but he took out his knife. Suddenly a gothic man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black bread. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell, and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore! Chapter 18. Author's note. I said stop flaming. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. Not a prep. Thanks for my suitor. P.S. The odor as on Dumbledore sore is 'cause he trying to be gothic soder. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood bed lipstick, and black, really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before, Draco and I went back to the skull. Get it? Skull, 'cause I'm Gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black, and the broom stuff was all red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR broom. We went back to our rooms, and we had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song. Well, anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There all the walls were painted black, and the tables were black too. But you would see that there was pink pant underneath the black pant. And there were pastors of poser bands everywhere, like Ashlee Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. But Bloody Mary was wearing black leather mini with a good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long Gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs, and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. Those guys are so fucking hot, Navel was saying, as suddenly as a Gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who chased Voldemort away yesterday. He had normal tan skin, but he was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair, as in a rabbit, black. Dumbledore won! We all gasped. WTF, I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we Goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was, one. BTW, you can call me Albert, he called us as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a Gothic way. Get it? Way licked Gerard. But I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Chapter 19. Please stop flamming my story. If you do, then a fucking prep. Jealous. Okay, 11. From knock im gong to delt men revolves. 111. BTW evened a poor blood so dur. 1 fangs to Raven for da help. 11. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was, and he got all mad at me and started crying all hot and angsty. Sensitive bi guys, so hot. No one fucking understands me, one, he shouted angrily as his black hair, rabbit, went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Borkin Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye. Get it? Instead of tie, 'cause I'm Gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it. A black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee in Gong Under. Email me if you wanna see da pic. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard, I moaned. No, wait, it's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily. Cring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces, like Benji in the video for Girls and Bois. Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette end and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, Hargrid came. He had apparated. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted, angrily, dropping my pot. WTF do you think you're doing in the girl's room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Riddle, or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw that there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to, he said. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you.